As we conclude our exploration of business communication, one truth stands out. Communication is not a peripheral soft skill, but the strategic core of every modern enterprise. It is the foundation upon which vision, strategy, and culture are built. In today's digital era, communication enables transformation, connecting teams across continents, driving innovation, and making remote collaboration seamless. Effective leaders communicate with clarity and empathy, inspiring trust and aligning teams toward common goals. Communication is the channel through which leadership is exercised and vision becomes reality. A culture of open feedback empowers employees to share ideas, challenge assumptions, and continuously improve. Communication is the engine of learning and growth. In moments of crisis, clear and timely communication is essential for navigating uncertainty, maintaining trust, and guiding organizations through change. Communication fuels innovation and supports ethical decision-making, ensuring that diverse perspectives are heard and responsible choices are made. In every context, communication is the force that transforms ideas into action and challenges into opportunities. It is, and will remain, the strategic heart of business success. In the 1960s, Marshall McLuhan envisioned a global village, a world where electronic media would collapse time and distance. This vision is now our daily operational reality. A software developer in Varanasi can now collaborate in real time with a marketing manager in Vancouver, accessing global markets and talent pools with unprecedented ease. This presents unprecedented opportunity. Global talent pools, 24-hour development cycles, and intellectual diversity that creates profound competitive advantage. But it also creates profound challenges. The same interconnectedness dramatically increases potential for intercultural friction and miscommunication, creating digital fault lines within global teams. The merger of communication and computing technologies continues reshaping the business landscape. The future will be defined by even deeper convergence driven by transformative technologies. The requirement for the future is technological fluency, not becoming a technologist, but possessing strategic foresight to understand how technologies impact business models, teams, and communication strategies. In the modern information economy, competitive advantage comes from managing information more effectively than rivals. The modern organization is best understood as an information processing entity. The ability to sense market changes, interpret information accurately, decide on action, and act with speed and alignment, each stage fundamentally an act of communication, is the new basis of competition. Leaders must become architects of information-agile organizations, designing systems that accelerate critical information flow and break down silos that trap data. This requires cultivating psychological safety, where employees feel empowered to share information and challenge the status quo without fear of reprisal. A dangerous myth persists that communication skills are innate. The reality is that effective communication is a complex, high-level skill that must be deliberately and continuously cultivated. The increasing complexity of multicultural teams, digital channels, and information overload makes formal training more acute than ever before. The requirement is formal, top-down commitment to continuous communication training, viewed not as remedial cost, but as strategic investment in the organization's core competency. This includes training leaders to create a feedback culture, an environment where open, honest, constructive feedback becomes a normal part of daily workflow. Globalization and technology have redefined teamwork. Teams are now frequently geographically distributed, culturally diverse, and digitally mediated. Traditional methods of building cohesion through physical proximity are no longer sufficient. Communication becomes the primary tool for bridging these new distances. Future leaders must master digitally enabled team building, establishing clear communication norms, running effective virtual meetings, and using synchronous and asynchronous tools strategically. They must create dedicated virtual spaces for informal social interaction, building the relational capital essential for trust, and becoming social architects of their virtual teams. The pace of change will only accelerate. New technologies will emerge, new cultural dynamics will take shape, and new global challenges will arise. Amidst this constant flux, the principles we've explored will not become obsolete. They will become more critical than ever. Technology will provide ever more powerful tools to transmit information, but it will never replace the fundamental human need for connection, empathy, and shared meaning. The ultimate requirement for the future is to remain steadfastly human-centric in an increasingly technological world. Leaders and organizations that will thrive in the 21st century will master the timeless art and science of communication, using technology to enhance human judgment, not replace it. The future of business will be built by those who understand that in an age where information is a commodity, the real competitive advantage is meaning. And the most advanced communication technology is, and always will be, a well-developed, empathetic, and courageous human being.